redefining broadcasting. Listen. You're listening to Better TV and radio. You are listening to Better TV radio.
All right, good morning and welcome to the Sports Buffet on Better TV radio. My name is Idafi Matthias. So I'm going to love to call me the Better One Sports. It's the Thursday edition. Everywhere is white and green, green and white. It's not Independence Day, but our journey into the Jackpot World Cup. Yes, the Jackpot World Cup is beginning today. Yeah, the next World Cup. All those people who came here forcefully to come and carry our family members for slavery, it is time for us to go and visit them. Some of the friends that have codedly run away to Canada and USA, some are even living in Mexico, but they will tell you they're living in the US. This next World Cup is the World Cup where most of us will go and visit them. Feels good. And I've got a very sad experience that I also want to share. A very annoying one that is pissing me off, and I'm going to have a showdown with Coach Paul Offor. So Coach Paul Offor, we've been doing, I will do a content call around the MPFL, and I'm going to start with that because it's off my shares, and I invest too much of my money into pushing the league for a coach to be that stupid. And I'm saying it because the information will get to him. So we've gone, done all the B-rolls. Now it's time to do the interview, and then the focus is supposed to be on Coach Paul Offor, for emphasis on his tactics, his ideas, his philosophy, his mentality, methodology, and the rest of them. And they've been giving us back and forth, we come today, we will go. They say, we're not ready. And then we had this appointment for today. We have appointment for today, and we are. Oh, Uncle Harry said, why am I throwing stone? I'm throwing. Is that stone? No, I never started to throw stone. We have an appointment for today with Coach Paul of the Sporting Lagos thing. And the Sporting Lagos, maybe people don't understand. I am the inventor of the Happy Corner. That Happy Corner old excitement was invented in this studio. So the fact that somebody in Sporting Lagos would even want to write me or rubbish my team pisses me off to the high heavens. And I'm taking it out like I'm calling Coach Paul Offor out. Coach Paul Offor, you never reach the level where you put yourself so. Others, Stanley Gomana will do nonsense. We'll go, they'll tell us they're not ready. You call their media officer, we ignore your call. 14 months old club. What if you relegate tomorrow? I don't understand. This thing where they all start where I go follow them, I go fight the fight to the end. This part of Lagos, the noise go tire us. For this Lagos, it go tire us. Like because of Sporting Lagos now, we'll go make this noise. It go tire us because madness not be something that they keep near house. What rubbish! Y'all wake up one morning saying that my crew wanted to play with the play. For this traffic, I jack to Surulere or to Oniko, it's saying a joke. Every time we do it, saying already. Now he gave us an appointment for today. I was like, call you. First it was Monday. Say, Monday's not good. They're not training on Nico again. They are calling him. He would not be picking call. And then you call their media officer. Now said the coach said, hey, he's not even interested in who you be where they're interested in media. What if be football without media? People don't want players. They like this Nigerian league. Some people need to be told that this thing I be their only bread and butter. Coach Paul Offor no go coach Man City any day. I don't care what to say, Sabi. He no go coach La Liga. Now yeah, day. And if he starts, doing all this gamble, shoulder high, we go not be with me personally, go take a personal with him. And I hate that behavior to the very high level. So people will know Sporting Lagos and their fans, Mona they tell them now because I am coming. The Paul Offor don't come for me, so I'm coming for him too. So when you see the fights, they happen, the referee they happen. Maybe don't tell me say it have to calm down. Because for me, the MPFL, I put in too much for anybody. It's okay if you tell me, guy, at this period I'm not going to do interview. Stanley Goman are my guy, like my own personal person. For like 5 years, I don't say no, you're not going to do it. And when you want to do the interview, you go do it. Now, they come and say, oh, but come and talk now. More will do, more will go market, more will cook. Make I show you a side of Stanley Goman where nobody know. That's respectful. My own personal person, on my AB, for 10 years, I've been wanting to do an interview. Like, bros, don't worry, I'm going to do the interview, but the time never reach. I never ready. I will give you exclusive interview. Fine. Even audio. But for you to now start turning us around, costing us money that, first off, Nigerian league content, then they give person money. So it's just money that you put in, hoping that one day the league go big, and if the league big, if not be you go make money off them, all these other young boys, all them Jamia Adelise, all these small boys, Mike the Pondi, them Toby Adepoju, Toby not be small boy in but all those guys go eventually make money in the ecosystem. So it's an investment into a national cause. So for somebody to not take their time to say they want to rubbish person, that's a problem. So I thought I should get that off my chest first. Now let's go back to the Japan World Cup that I was talking about. Somebody just asked, what do you mean by Japan World Cup? Okay, so the next World Cup, in case you don't know, is hosted in Mexico, USA, and Canada. Now, whether you like it, but people will call it say another. Wherever you call it, USA is USA. Now, that World Cup, there are many people. I mean, 2 days ago, I told you guys about where my first experience about migration and the World Cup was USA 94. The next World Cup again, USA is involved. And then my personal experience of seeing somebody that I know migrate to the World Cup was France 98. My friend, my classmate, I went to Pacific Primary School, Worry. My classmate, Bright Olatubosu, went to Europe via that. And another, my guy, Gubemi, who was a goalkeeper, a very fantastic goalkeeper, but, just woke up one morning that, no, na supporters club, he go follow go abroad. He went to France with it, okay? So these are people that I know. And it's a big business. This migration thing is a very big business. But I'm looking at the next World Cup. And all this time from 94, 98, 2002, I'm not sure anybody migrated to 2002. It was Korea and Japan. Where did they go? Wait till they go do there. Wait till they go do there. They'll go find you out. But every other World Cup, even Russia, people migrated to Russia and they didn't come back. Okay. Now, this next World Cup is in Mexico, USA, and Canada. So sweet. Not for the ball, not for the facility. Sweetest opportunity ever. I don't care what TSA, whatever ice, whatever thing that they will put on the border. They will slip through the cracks. The supporters that Nigeria will take, they go plenty past the entire citizens of his state. Mona watch. When the fan ID go open, Nigerians go shut down the portal. I'm like, I can bet my life on this one. The portal go shut down. FIFA go like, what's going on here? Okay. So that qualifier, the journey to that Japalistic moment begins today. Listen, I don't care whether you like Uzoho or you don't like Uzoho. Pray for Nigeria to win. Support them. If you do, you support them. If you don't do, you anyway, you wish them well. No tweet any dirty comments about Super Eagles today. Now God, I tell the beg una when they watch me. I know they gag una freedom of expression, no. But today, let us be North Korea today. I beg. No negative comment. I'm just telling you people right now. Nah, Mona, because if you want to travel, if you want to do that jackpot, it begins today. I lost $1 million when we didn't qualify for the last World Cup. This is my personal experience. I'm not sure so I don't even recover. Now I look, now falling sick, doing this. I can't imagine. My wife was like, you're still paying from not having that money, right? I think so. Because I remember I don't go price house for Nikon. Nikon say me and Alibaba were walking around there. I think I like this house. Behind Joseph Yobo house. I think that one, I like that one. I'll just do some cleanup. Take the $1 million. I only took one share of $500,000 each. I don't care who you be. I go fit buy any house anyway. I don't even go Abuja, go look for one small Airbnb apartment like that where I could buy, take the office, my Abuja bureau, but it no work. So I know how the expectation, Bible taught say the expectations of the righteous shall not be cut short. The question, are you righteous? The expectation of football, jackpot, football stowawayist. I know what's to win, but I know many people wants to win. begins from today. So not use today, take spoil am with your mouth. Not use today, take start. Come on, Lesotho. Not also super chicken, tired legs. No be today. Save am, not be today. Save am for boss. Lock and throw the key away. Not be today. Today is the day where we support the Super Eagles, come what may. So let me use the Super Eagles and maybe like your picking. Everybody for class, no book, your picking, no book. You still love her. You are angry, but you still love the picking. But you still love her. Okay? That's what we need to do for Super Eagles today. And on this show today, I'm going to give you some, some key players. I mean, some key elements in this industry, talking about the game and giving you their thought. Baba Femi Raji. Yes, some of you asked me one question one time. Would I ever have Baba Femi Raji's voice on my radio station? Yeah, I don't have a problem. We're not friends, we're not enemies. That's just the thing. So I don't have a problem. And in his office, as the media officer of the Super Eagles, he will talk to me. Okay, so try and understand all these things. I know the political question one I ask, they won't try to create trouble. When the trouble they now let me go create them. I don't need to force them. I will create the trouble when the time comes. But let's move on. So please support Super Eagles with all you've got. And as you're watching this live, okay, on YouTube, please click the like button. Your hand get leprosy. I don't understand. Make I carry Thor hammer till you stun that strike on our face. When I watch this one, I don't even enjoy my doings. The watch. You know, go click like, you know, go comment. Now, let me give you the task of being Coach Jose Pesero before the game. How would you start your team? Victor Osimhen is not available, so you already know the squad that we have, and you know the team that we have. So, how would you line up? Most likely, the goalkeeper will you both sign. Now you will keep. I'm talking about Uzoho. But whoever keep, it no matter. How would you line up your team? What will you tell them? What are you looking at for? Remember, we are in a group that have South Africa, Lesotho, Zimbabwe, Benin Republic, and Rwanda. And there is, like I said before, there is also the possible collusion of the Southern African type teams. Just now I was in Germany, and South Africa was represented at the Bayern Youth Cup. And one of the things that the South African guys just said, like, we will say it, we don't care. We don't give a damn about anything you want to say. Is we, the South African countries. That's what the guy said. And I just look at the guy like, the arrogance. Okay, so before now I said that the qualifiers will be difficult for us and all that. But the arrogance of that guy, I like him. I mean, if you watch my YouTube videos, I captured them when they were doing their own dancing and singing and celebration. And he got all the way to the finals. When first time team, it was nice. But this is me saying, because of that challenge that I got angry, I said, you know what? Nigeria must qualify for this World Cup. Not because of me, and this time I'm not going to do any production, no film, nothing. I'm just there looking. But for the Japa East, I need Nigeria to qualify. Because again, when most Nigerians Japa too, they still they support people back home in Nigeria. You have to consider the math well. Because the people back home, whether they support Nigeria, so and they help the economy, whether you like it or not. About 40 billion, they come in yearly, 40 to 50 billion, they come in yearly from the diaspora people. So the more diaspora, the more money will come in. Since our crude oil don't talk cost, like our crude oil and our Canadian pomade oil will get the two of them, they're black together. Dubai and Qatar and Saudi Arabia, and they get better crude oil. What we get? We own a wickedness oil, not be crude. You know, even crude, our own wicked oil. Now we get. But either ways, football now and the escape route. So, what is going to be your lineup? What are your goodwill messages? The funny thing, Kenneth Omeru is listening to the show right now. Just send me a message, and is with Taiwa Awoniyi and the rest of them. They're not doing. They've just finished breakfast like an hour ago. They just they're doing their thing and they're listening to us. And me say if I want you, they're not yet. Francis, so I say you did they listen. I thought you really decrease. When I'm gonna beat you, you say Oyibo sign. If you use more Oyibo sign, well, no worry. Even me, if I employ Oyibo for this company, it also Oyibo sign. But today, I forgive you. Go and say no more. Catch the ball where they come. But Kenneth, okay. Now you are gonna talk to. Since we know say Francis Uzo and basket of this save water, please organize that defense well. We cannot say you go start. I don't care what the Jose Pesero, big belly like Hallelujah band decide to do. I not say you go start. Coordinate that defense well. Nathan tele. Don't do tele today. Do well. Make sure so you create and do because that Alex Samoy I don't know how he won't play but anyhow. And since Joe Aribo Babi here now, he never really recognizable again. He gave himself day worker. But anyhow, all of them I don't need to do well. Amaka boyfriend, this one is for you. Victor Boniface, now you had to talk to so Amaka boyfriend. I'm not saying that you go lead the line today. You and Taiwo Awoni or this boy will come from bench. The only last post striker that we have in the Super Eagles right now, since we need to invite Paul Onwachu, Umar Sadiq, my guy. I beg, Mona start to find the goal from, like, in the words of Jose Mourinho, from minute one. Not gonna start to find the goal. Like, no, we load that first, just to send information. Say, the reason why lie on the road when he the hungry be say he go fair for one. You both talk say to be for one is to be for hand. So he go fair for one you. If you dare under the sound of my voice, run no. I don't the hungry because I dey come. As I take shout so my echo location be this. I don't dey come so it don't reach when I go come back at you. Make you na money run. If you stay, and like my mother go say, if train, that time a locomotive train, say if train kill you, not be the train kill you, now your ear kill you. There is no way because if a train they like 10 miles away, you don't hear the sound they come, the ground don't they vibrate. If all your body not tell you to come off for the train line, when I did Port Harcourt, anybody way they go that market, what I call my one market, say train station run past the middle of the market. And as people, as the train they come, you say, well, they carry their load come out. As the train pass, they put their load again. If train kill you, now your ear and I kill you. So let us send a message to South Africa, to Rwanda, to Benin Republic. I'm not saying that one will give us problem. Benin Republic be like mosquito with patch for blockers. That match will be problem. Joseph Peseru, the person job we take. Okay, now job we take. No, now a job we take. But anyhow, but Joseph Peseru, Kenneth Rugg will give you problem. He go tell the player, say, lose all the other match, but this Nigeria, both games, even if not draw, I'm okay. I would dash you all my savings and everything. I know. South Africa, where everybody the say will give us problem. I just feel we will beat South Africa money. I don't know. But I just get that feeling. But you see, so let me give you some pointers to look at. The owner of Mamelodi Sundowns is the CAF president. I'm not saying anything, though, but I'm just putting information out there. Then you do your stitch them together. They just won the African Football League, the lucrative African Football League. But the owner is CAF president. He's from South Africa. I just think that one way or the other, this is, as South Africa would say, Kinako, this is our time. Now South Africa time with this. Whether you like them or not, some of una days, so if una see my children, una go necessarily want to do them favor because una know me. So think about the referees committee and appointment. They go always appoint referees that can just, award web in favor of South Africa throughout these qualifiers. So that South Africa can come top in the group. So again, this thing where they tell us when would they play youth football. And I can't listen in pidgin English, everybody go they understand well. If you're in Nigeria, whatever you do, pidgin English, not then they need translation. Say as they don't do it like this, so they will just want favor South Africa. Hey, President, I get favor you so that I can put their name. Maybe they will go the World Cup itself. They will nominate them. Nigeria, when I was playing youth football, anybody play youth football, again, what word they talk? Play against the referee. If you don't play youth football, you're not gonna know this word. This code, you don't get them. Maybe betting code, you not gonna get them. Say play against the referee, play against the weather, because sometimes when you go, if you play Oba's Cup or Archbishop Benson Hausa Cup for Benin, you will notice say all the Benin teams that they play their matches early in the morning or late in the evening when the sun not hot. But all those teams will come from like that was Bender State at the time, like come from Warri, come from Asaba, come from Ogele, Useluku, all those things. And then they play from 11 o'clock to 3 o'clock when the sun it Wazigi. That time when the sun the Bozigi, when they misbehave, they bump person, but then the ground they hot and everything. You come here, Sapele, if you come from Sapele, Oh God! Anytime underscore soon, you sabi all those Oriapele FC there, all those teams. If you come from those areas, they go put una for hot sun time. But you don't notice all the team from Humudumu, Ekpoma, Uruekpe, Uredo, their match will be 7 o'clock, 9 o'clock, like 4 o'clock. You gotta wonder, like, how this thing they be like this. But now when we don't grow up now, we don't realize say that they do is arranging those people from outsiders so that the cup no will come off for Benin, that Ogbe Stadium or Ramat. I don't know if I know Ramat Park for Benin, those of you who grew up for Benin. So that time. And then if you think this is why they talk so now useless, go back again and watch the 1988 African Cup of Nations final. No, not is it Maroc 88? Yes, Maroc 88 now. Now Issa to become CAF president for the very first time. Make you ask for myself, wait to make that referee disallow the area wants to go. When he head against Grant, he bans center goal. Referee finds something to disallow just to impress the newly elected CAF president Issa Hayatou at the time. And you eventually notice that referee eventually was making good progress in African football and going to the World Cup, going to some big competition. I saw this life just be so we also need to play against the weather, even though now we get the weather. Now our country, sorry. We will play against the pitch, we'll play against the referee, and play against everything. If not, Kenneth, if not listen, and I still continue to listen for the apps, we'll thank you. And I say it'll be. Well, my people out there, if you want to call in on the show today, you know what to call 07025000069. I get some very, very eminent personalities where we say then they for yonder for the neatest state in Nigeria. If you find another one, remind me of another state where neat pass Akwa Ibom state, because the toss say if music nice, you play it twice. If something good, no shame, talk am. Sometimes if person mama soup sweet pass your mama, will toss say this one, my mama sabi kuku, but this one sweet. Moko the talker. So right now, so as I did, so make I just go first. Make I start with the media officer. Even though if it what he talk now, if it be political, if it not be political, but make we just look like that. But Baba Meraji get something to talk to the fans and everybody who could listen to Baba Meraji. Baba Meraji, I had a good for your side. Moko hear from you.
Podcasting. Listen.
Yes, it's match day, and we're all fired up for this. Breakfast this morning, and then team meeting, and start getting set for the stadium just after lunch. The players are fired up. It's the start of another journey to qualify for the World Cup this time around in 2026. We're coming from knowing where we're coming from. Definitely, the entire team is motivated to this time around ensure this journey ends well. And that is why we're all psyched up. The players are all pumped up, no injury worries at all, no injury, no knocks, no concerns, injury concerns. And we just want to get on the field of play. We will not underrate Lesotho. We will not underrate any of our opponents at all. We will go in there with respect and then do the needful, which is to beat our opponents and then get all 3 points. The plan for this window is to end this year with 3 points in any competitive with 6 points, in any competitive fixture. So it means 3 points at home, we beat Lesotho, go away, get another 3 points against Zimbabwe, that's in Rwanda, and then we start full preparations for the AFCON in Cote d'Ivoire next year. So the entire coaching crew, the entire staff, the players are all fired up for this as well. And we call on Nigerians to come out in the numbers to support the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Remember, our mantra for the AFCON is let's do it again. And it even transcends the AFCON. We were not at the last World Cup, so come, let's do it again. Let's get to next World Cup in 2026. So come out to your numbers, support the Super Eagles. Let's avoid any negatives around the team. The boys need every form of positivity to indeed spur them to go all out in the game today. So come out to your numbers, support the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Now we can give joy. I keep saying it. We are all ready, all set to give that joy today against Lesotho. Thank you very much, everyone. Let's do this again.
You are listening to Elegbete TV Radio.
Baba Femi say na them they give joy, joy givers. Super Eagles will soon change from Super Eagles of Nigeria to the joy givers of Nigeria, whatever. African countries and bushmeat names anyway. But let's leave that one for another day. I get this my Somali way, you not big now, a big boy now, I'm Somali again, but used to be my Somali back in the day. It is said, but make I read some updates, some comments, because the comment section for you to be the boy. Like say they put electric heater for that place. Some people know this is why they talk so no concern them at all. All this positive or no positive charge, negative or no negative charge, they just there on their own and they want to talk their mind. So master for Instagram. Instagram off underscore Idisa say hi. I hate you Elegbete one. Thank you very much. Okay, no wala. Edafe, my real G. Who be this person? Let's say look if he sound kind of familiar. Oga Harry Wala say, why are you throwing stones at people? No, I not throw stones. I just smart until they talk. I'm getting better and I'm excited about my health. Like so, I'm doing good. Rajazi say, now their general manager Kosam. I don't know who cause anything, but Sporting Lagos will hear from me. I don't care who their general manager is. But see, tell me straight. The same one not doing interview or we're not doing interview. I don't get a problem with that one. I will respect that. But don't treat my staff like say they're a piece of shit. You don't decrease. I mean, you smoke bad igbo. You smoke the igbo way for la leave. You be mad. You do two and a half match where you don't win. You don't carry shoulder. What nonsense is that? To drive this traffic, go and come back, it's easy. I mean, are you there? They service our motor for us. Anytime underscore so say, I am so happy I stumbled upon this. Oh, you better subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you decide anytime. Go to Elegbete TV Sports or download the mobile application, Elegbete TV Radio. Download them so that we go gather day as many people go talk. I just say I know someone that Japa with the fan ID. Baba no watch any World Cup match at the stadium for where? Watch World Cup match. Where Japa is your plan? Ariwala says again, you are blocking people road out of Nigeria. No talk this. This. Ross, we'll talk about them. We'll talk. Sir Victor Malalu says this is the best opportunity ever. Canada and USA, two major countries people wish to settle down in. Ona go settle tire. This is the World Cup that India wish they qualify for. Then they say Nigeria, they go Canada. If you don't go Canada, I lived in Canada for like 2 years. So I'm going to tell you this. Indian people where they Canada, they are back. They are taking back their land. You know, say that be the original owner of that land, like Red Indians, or Indian Indian. They are back to take over the land of their ancestors. Indian people. So some of the best gated communities in Canada is owned by Indian people. And the way they do it, they have their own cooperative, their own funding. You know, the way the Jewish people did it back in the day, when they were taking over countries, you know, when they were exterminating them, but then they go to other countries and then they were taking over, building wealth as well as building their people. And then the way Italians did in Chicago back in the day, in the 20s, exactly that. Indians now, they are the masters. They read the script and they are following it to the latter. Okay, Nigerians will still Nigerians who don't travel will call the war post and stuff for other people. Rajesh say Boniface and Awoni is starting up front. Umero at the back, captaining the team. That's just your only 3 players you mentioned. I want you to call the full team. So Vicky, aka Victor Malalu, say please, Elegbete, how is the qualifying arrangement is done? Is the top team that qualify or another pairing will say ensue? So this is the final group. All the teams that top their group will qualify. Then the best second place teams will now play a playoff to get the final. I think the group is about 6 group, if I'm not mistaken. Then they will now get the playoff teams to get the teams that will make it 9. So there's a possibility that we could go up to 10 or 11, as they were saying, but our automatic spot na 9. So Nigeria job, the one job that the Super Eagles of Nigeria have today is start off winning, like Obafemi Raji just said, Maybe they get 6 points for competitive matches first. Well, Super Eagles side, you can bank on them sometimes, you cannot sometimes. But let this be the day we bank on them, and then they go to Rwanda and beat Zimbabwe as well. So their job is just keep picking 3 points. Anywhere but left face na front, but this time they just score goals too. Keep picking 3 points, stay on top, and also hope that for one reason or the other, coconut water go spill enter the brain of the other teams. They go cancel themselves, play, draw, lose, like that. So we keep going and progress. No checkpoint, no, because I don't get calculator. Even my phone, I don't delete the calculator with this. My computer, I need to calculate again. So I don't want to do, if Nigeria now wins by 5 goals against Zimbabwe, and then South Africa now lose or they draw, and Rwanda now play Benin Republic, I don't see it. I don't give that. I'm old. You know, I don't go fit do all those permutation calculation. I know they play pool. I know they play Baba Jabu. The number of the goal, cancel the number of the head-to-head, of the leg-to-leg. Just win your game. Just they play, they go, they win, they go like that. So that's the way it is. Top the group, leave mathematics for mathematician. Chike will be safe, you know they're alive again. So stop the group and leave mathematics for Chike will be children. Okay, some people don't know who Chike will be. Okay, the greatest mathematician I ever lived. Now you know if you want to argue now. I'm not to say the greatest Nigerian mathematician, the greatest mathematician I ever lived. If you like, you believe me. If you like, disagree. Go and fight with Google. Yeah, Rajazi replied to Victor Malalu. He said, winners of the group get one of the 8 automatic spots to the World Cup. There would also be a playoff spot for some top-ranked best losers. That will not ever fall into that place. So, we don't need that one at all. That headache not be good headache to get. Anytime to say, I remember days of Coach Ovus. He would work with people forehead. Victor say, I hope we will not experience Issa Ayatu era again. You never can tell. Nothing. See me, I never leave anything to chance. I'm a very paranoid human being. I always calculate like, look, everybody can do and undo you. So I'm always paranoid like that, and I leave me like that. Okay. Mr. Vicky says, Maroc. I think it's Maroc. It's 81. Right. Aaron also heard that was the salad for offside, which was not an offside. Okay, not correct yourself. I just say, love how you separate relationships from the job. Big respect. Yeah, obviously we have to. Now the job is the job. Keodofia say, but Baba, this their motto. Let's do it again. Now, which one? Is it not qualifying for the World Cup or getting knocked out of the second round of the Nations Cup? My friend Keodofia, get out of here. You are EP, enemy of progress. So yeah, when you see Baba Federaji, you ask him. Now let me go to a young man that I met some time ago on social media, and he sent me this voice note, very very rough. Sent it on my DM, and I just told him, I said, listen, guy, you're going to be the future voice of radio and commentary in Nigeria, but I'm telling you now, the road is still far for you. But just go. And I think I recommended him to 1 or 2 radio stations. And today, that far is not in his doorstep. It's not in his doorstep. But what I love about him is he's always coming back to say, bros, what can I do? What can I help you with? Is there anything you want me to do? That, for me, is beautiful beyond compare. Ona Kosisochukwu is in Uyo, and he's got this to say about what he has seen so far, his experience from the press conference yesterday, the players, the coach, and everybody. Ona, let's hear from you.
Dare to lead.
Good morning, Elegbete Sports. My name is Ona Kosi, reporting live from Uyo, the Akwa Ibom State capital, where the Super Eagles are set to commence their World Cup 2026 journey today with a qualifier fixture against the Crocodiles of Lesotho. I've been in town since yesterday and was privileged to witness the press conference where Jose Pesero, the Super Eagles coach, and standing captain Kenneth Omero shared their thoughts ahead of today's encounter. The coach is pretty much relaxed, although a little bit worried about the short time he has had to prepare his boys for this fixture, given that a lot of them were involved in club action just under 2 to 3 days ago. But all the same, they are confident that they can get the job done. The Super Eagles missing out on the 2022 edition of the World Cup held in Qatar has left a bitter taste in everybody's mouths. The fans across the country and the players, so they are well aware that they have to get it right and are well motivated, it would seem, to get it right as well this time around. We play against Lesotho, a country we've played 4 times pretty.
The team spirit is great.
Good morning, Elegbete involved in club action just under 2 to 3 days ago. But all the same, they are confident that they can get the job done. The Super Eagles missing out on the 2022 edition of the World Cup held in Qatar has left a bitter taste in everybody's mouths. The fans across the country and the players, so they are well aware that they have to get it right and are well motivated, it would seem, to get it right as well this time around. We play against Lesotho, a country we've played 4 times previously, winning on all 4 occasions, scoring 10 goals and conceding just 2 times. So we should be able to get this one over the line. I was also there when the Lesotho coach was interviewed, Coach Sokane, and he pretty much acknowledged that they were underdogs going into this one and almost left it as a game in which these boys just have to try to get some exposure. Perhaps he's throwing in the towel early on, but football is never really decided until it is played. Group C is a tough one. South Africa, Nigeria, Zimbabwe, Benin Republic, and the rest of them, which I'm sure give each other a real test. But it's a group I'm confident that the Super Eagles will come out from unscathed.
Elegbete TV Radio. We are not just about radio, TV, or YouTube numbers. We are all about connecting with people and creating a community of great minds and values.
You see that part where the coach of Lesotho say, we are underdog, we just come here to learn lessons. That is the thing that I don't like in football. So let me explain it to you. Have you ever been in conversation with somebody and somebody now said this word, with all due respect? Coming up next is the biggest disrespect you've ever had. Okay, with all due respect, but your mouth is smelling. That's not all due respect again. Oh. Okay, with all due respect, but get out of here. That's not due respect again. That's what that word means. So if Super Eagles players and coach know what that they do, may they not take the word literally like mean. It mean everything. Now they will come and things for me. That's how Guinea. I remember interviewing the coach of Guinea before the match in Abuja, and he said, who can come here and think of winning against the Super Eagles? This is the great Super Eagles of Nigeria. We are here to learn and pick 1 or 2 things that would help us as we progress. They beat us 1-0. They beat us. I was in Ghana with my crew. We're producing a film that time when we drew 0-0 with Ghana. And I spoke with a few Ghanaians, and they said the only chance that they have is to have at least win in Nigeria. Win in Ghana, but they couldn't. That they know they're not going to the next World Cup. That they will come to Abuja and be beaten. They just pray that we don't beat them too much. And we have the best striker in Africa, in Victor Osimhen. We have this one. We have that one. Mbok, Mensereo, Mbok. It don't happen like that. Uzo decided to happen. Thomas Partey, when they score goal where play the weakest shot with his grandmother foot. The ball enter net. Did we go to Qatar? The most expensive World Cup in the world. We don't go. So all this talk, believe it. You know that thing that they write for front of big mall or court or places. Cars parked at owners' risk. Super Eagles. Listen. Kenneth. Uncle K. Kenneth. Don't listen to them or leave them alone. So let's go to the DBR of sports in Africa. This man has been around, he's seen 1,000 games, he's been everywhere. Like, you know what he's talking about? Few people that I respect in the industry, this is one of them. Okay, great guy, fantastic guy, always willing to help. China Cheru is my big brother, my friend, advisor, supporter, guy who always said me, I mean, this year you have started, so don't stop. Oh, it hard. Oh, some of us think of doing it, but will not get the heart. So this your worry heart when you take start this thing, so just keep it going. China Jero also gets your own side to talk about. This man a veteran. I mean, he's been there, done that. He wrote a book about football. How many people? I mean, apart from maybe what's his name now? Maybe Alao, Kule Salami, at least no Solaja, yeah, and then a few others. Shago Debami. Not too many people can say they write a book about this football. This man have a book titled "A Thousand Times on the Same Road," and the book is so sweet, so good that we are demanding for the second edition. If you don't get that book, go find and buy. You will love it. It will even inspire you to support Nigerian League the more, like pursue Nigerian League, follow Nigerian League. You saw the picture I tweeted yesterday that have Order, Christian Obodo, and the late Robert Akari, as from the 1999 Super 4, Pepsi Super 4, where Lobby Stars won the league for the very first time. Well, you can go and check it out. So some of you say, well, I'm jumping on Tide. Which Tide? For League Wide Play. League Wide Play, why be part of? we God of heaven. All these small social media children, when I go beat some of you now, when you are Shamo here from that channel,
Limited TV radio. It's fun.
everybody at our level.
So there are basically two talking points before the game, right? One was the fact that the team did not qualify for the last World Cup, and how the players, how the coaches approach the first World Cup qualifier. And Pesero just says he understands the team didn't qualify for the last World Cup, and they want to do their best. Every game is a big game. They're going to start by winning this game. And the captain, the captain of the press conference, Kenneth Omero, watches the players are full of regrets that they did not play the last World Cup and that they have their minds set to it. Now, second talking point was the issue of the goalkeeper. Francis Uzoho has faced criticisms for some time now, and the coach is simply saying he's a coach. He watches the players, and he knows where players make mistakes, and he knows where players need to be encouraged, and that he will do his best to field the best team. And if Uzoho turned out to be his best goalkeeper, he's going to field him. He mentioned the fact that Maduka Okoye could not come because of passport issues. He said, well, he has Ojo, he has Amas, he has Zoho. He's going to field the best players possible. And of course, Kenneth Omero also talks about, support for the goalkeeper who is facing immense pressure based on the mistakes he has made. The truth is this: I see Super Eagles team that needs to win this game, right? Not because it's a do or die game, because we need to show intent. It's a World Cup group that only one team qualifies. We need to show intent from the first game. We keep saying there are no small games in football. Well, it's true. You must win every game you play. I'll be personally watching for Nathan Teller. I'll see what he has to offer in the green, white, green. And of course, I'll be personally waiting for Joe Aribo, who has not had a beautiful club career. But let's see what he can offer for the national team. Super Eagles need to win this game. They look set to win the game. I like what I see in the camp, the players, what seems like a bonding in the camp. It's a good one, and how good it is will only be determined by the result of the game today. So hopefully, the Super Eagles win.
This is radio like you never heard before. Limited TV radio, the pathfinder for radio.
Yeah, while we're going to you coming and going and getting all the different characters, elements in media officer, journalists talk about the match, you too can. 07025000069 is the number to call. Well, on Instagram, people are still talking, people are still Instagramming. And I think I brought out nostalgic memory from Victor Malalu. This is how you know Victor is a very old man. It's not a small boy, so don't banter him like he's your mate. Let me read what he said. I talked about Chike Obi, the greatest mathematician, and this is what he's got to say. He said Chike will be the greatest mathematician. Chike will be that the Supreme Court summoned to solve to third state majority of 12 states during Awolowo versus Shagari election in 79. How old were you in 79? That's the year my father died. So I was barely less than 2 years old. No, I was actually 1 year and some months. And when the election was held and the tribunal and all that. But Victor Malalu was already elder at the time. So thank you very much for availing us history, a piece, a cloth of history for us to live by. Jerry Sampson on YouTube, you say, you don't forget, say you have issues with Godwin. No, it's got nothing to do with Godwin. That's the point that people always miss. I don't need Sporting Lagos or their content to grow. First of the league content does not give you money. There's no content creator doing content out of the league that makes money out of it. So they need me, now them need me, I don't need it. That's just the basic truth. I could sit in my house and just the same way I get all these voice notes, I could sit in my studio here and get a whole lot of content from the diaspora. It is the love for the country and the love, the whole piecing of saying, if Oyibo feed one, we feed one. Because you don't want to be in a place where you start feeling like, you know what, all these content creators, because somebody go tell us one day, somebody will tell us one day, all these Nigerian content creators that like to come abroad, they should go and do it for their country. So you feel like you want to do it. So rules are rules. Media engagement is a must for a league that is looking for one engagement, that is looking to sell. And for a new club that's looking to sell, they should be all over the place. The digital market is the biggest market in the world. And getting out there is very, very key. A couple of, during COVID, Coach Ayere was in this studio. Nobody knows. Today, Coach Ayere have more followers than this company. You understand? That's what media can do. It's media that took him to Dubai. It's media that took him from coaching 5-year-old to now coaching in the top league. It's the media opportunities that made him now, he's like the highest ranked young coach in Nigeria. He's got a UEFA B license, where others are still, hanging with NIS. Not like NIS is bad, but I'm just telling you, going from having a diploma to having a BSc or a master's degree is big. So you can't tell me, oh, me and God, we're not friends. We're not friends not because maybe I did anything wrong. We're not friends because he doesn't want to be my friend. Jesus told his disciples, the 72, when he was sending them, and said, if you go to a city and they don't accept you, dust the dust of their city out of your standard and leave. So that's the kind of relationship. I don't pretend. If you don't like them, don't like me, me don't like them. That's the kind of generation I grew up in. If you don't like me, I don't pretend. There's no bros in liking. If you like me, I like you. If you don't like me, I know they pretend about them. Okay? So, but if that's the reason why Coach Paul or 4 want to extend that, oh God, even God, we got to tire for the fight. Now God will be big person tire. Paul or 4. Una go hear this is so when I talk so una go hear later. The fight not be waiting good, but I need to run from him. If you start him, I'm not backing that. People will be men. People will get levels. Fight me, they run come up for this country. You talk of upcoming coach when they don't know. Where could they wait now? Hey, Bras Popola Idris. It took me time to know how to pronounce this name. It took me time. Jerry Sampson said, bros, you get issue with Godwin and Yakin there. I don't get issue with them. I make a living life. They say, we've always been praying for them, but we can't see failure and choose to ignore it. It's really obvious. So what's the failure, Taiwo? Please explain what you see as failure in the Super Eagles. Because I don't see it. And maybe I'm blind. Like I've always said, when it comes to Super Eagles, I am not objective. So explain to me what the failure is. And then he went on to say, our goalkeeping department is our problem, and they kept repeating the same mistake. I agree with you on that one. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to argue that one with you, honestly speaking. When I see the lists of Super Eagles invitees, the goalkeeping area, like, what the heck is happening? So, like, was that this cripple is the best goalkeeper we have in this country. Like we can't just say, okay, you know what, let this guy rest. Now 6 years with this, so even if they get stage fright, there's nobody who gets stage fright for 6 years. If you get stage fright for 6 years, you're not sabi. Let's be very honest. Shoriko Okwayemi says, we have always been praying. Okay, I think I've read that. We've always been praying for the Super Eagles. All we ask is for them to put in the work and get the job done. As the Eagles of old, we deserve to be happy, not feeling depressed after each match. Today, you'll be happy. I mean, we'll beat Lesotho now. Come on, Lesotho again. I will some things that they pray for them. I don't think I need to wake up in the morning and start praying. Like, let's say, for instance, now I want to fight Rajezi. I don't go pray. If he like, may go their village, go do juju. I go beat out with the juju. You say every fight with Captain America, they fight, he go betray shit, or everybody with. Wait till one fight to go use hammer. So I'm gonna slap you. Come on, are you come on, get out of my front. That's how you do it. Okay? Don't be every fight that they pray. Lesotho not supposed require prayer. Like, oh God, give us the last power, like Samson. No, nah. Lesotho nah walk over now. I'm sorry, I'm not being disrespectful, but that's what football deal. Lesotho not reach beats now. Just one minute like 4, span them, like 4, then we don't rest. And we go to Zimbabwe. We'd always beat Zimbabwe before now. Just beat Zimbabwe small, use their former president, Robert Mugabe, do some meme, and then we move on to preparation for the African Cup of Nations in Cote d'Ivoire next year. You know, that's supposed, you know, you get what I'm saying? If you don't get it, forget about it. Okay, Timothy then will say, Emmanuel go Uyo. He not put me inside luggage. Even Emmanuel and I will never fit reach where he don't lost. We will soon declare a missing person. Make I no see him for any MPFS center or now match commissioner I go report in matter to. But the flight ticket to that, yeah, and I'll be Timothy Demo say Nigeria has to qualify. I agree with you, boss. That will be my first World Cup coverage. It would go well for me having that immediately after school. I think, yeah, I mean, we'll see Timothy. From today, let me just tell you, all of us go do community efforts to make sure you go cover the World Cup. You must go to the World Cup, like now must. Me traveling, I enjoy traveling, but I know the like, oh, World Cup is coming. If I don't go, you do it. Nah, I don't do that. But somebody like you, somebody like Emmanuel Sebastian, all of us for this community will contribute money. When I go that World Cup, go cover up. And Divine Tokyo say Uzo, Aina, Ajayi, Basi, Collins. You not play Kenneth Tomero for your defense. Onyeka, it will be Iana Cho, Simon, Boniface, Murphy. This is mine, and I can't bet Pesero will use same. I will swap Onyedika for Simon later on and push Iwobi forward. Okay, you don't already know who go play badly, who go injure, right? Johnny Gafar, my guy, this is my guy. It's a guy, my guy. This is my guy. And this is what he's got to say. Johnny Gaffer said Nigeria is a quality central midfielder and a goalkeeper away from having the best squad in Africa. What of the wide? Okay, I think I have to agree with this. I agree with this one. Yes, quality goalkeeper, central midfielder, and we are there. We're there. Nathan, please, not for my hand, Nathan. I beg now, not for my hand. Do this for us. Show what stuff you're made of. You need to see Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham. Everybody just a glide like the reincarnation of Zinedine Zidane. I think about that's like taking him too high. I'm taking him from the floor to the holies of holies too fast. No. It's just in the front seat of the floor. Zidane, no. I'm sorry. To the gods of the game, I am sorry, I apologize. But Jude Bellingham is Bellinghaming. So Nathan people, let's see you do that thing. Somebody say, Johnny Gafai say, I don't care how many times it is said, but Uzor is going to cause us problems. I said this from the first time I watched him live against England in 2017, or is it 2018? And he's still like that, It's 2017 actually. He's been there for 6 years, man. Wasiu Saula, he said, is the match televised? I should think so. Oluwatose, he said, love this, the pep talk you delivered to the Super Eagles this morning. Fit for contest and improper broken English. Yes, they need to hear it. Hey, my girlfriend is here. Sabi girl. Gwendolyn, the girl that chose frustration and suffering over happiness and bliss. The girl that decided that Tottenham Hotspur is the club she wants to suffer with. You always suffer. Long suffering is your name. And because of you, they sing that song. I don't suffer, not be small. Oh, hey. Adishala Ofoma, Sabi girl say good morning, boss. Good morning to you. Adishala Ofoma, the only member. So all these other people will just do so they don't feel just click on that membership share to add to the value of this thing. They don't even give us thanks or wow. When I know you like this channel, but God did, God did. Now this kind of thing they do. DJ Khalid can say God did. He didn't believe in us, but God did. Mama say, I love the way Neta no stress to choose Nigeria. Not be like people want confused. Victor is really blooding him into the Nigerian flow. That Victor, I make him easy for her. Victor go tell her, say, look, you really dey craze. You dey wait for them move kites. May they choose you. They not go choose you. They will choose you. I want to have game you go play. Oh. For Nigeria, I don't go the camp. Even though me say when they play regularly, so I not say one day I go play like 200 matches. You, if you come that camp, or they will be they play now. They play. That will wait 3 days. But Simon, he goes so come over the camp now. Even if you want to play, Jaribo, leave that guy. I'm gonna carry your bag later. Come play for the team. Man, with the enjoy. Said, don't give me those shukuli pass. So you give me for club level. You don't want to. I go make runs. You. But call me if you tell me say you don't play Nigeria, if I come back with if I beat you know you see my big leg. It's not for nothing. If I punch you, and then I say, bros, anywhere you go, I will go. Your people shall be my people. Your God shall be my God. You did for Bible, not me talk out. I say the Nathan just copy and paste it. Okay. Obare Gere says, bros, not vessel, please continue with your Nigerian league content. We are gradually falling in love with our league. Thanks for the effort. But some people, they piss me off, and I'm not happy. I'm not happy about it, and I'm going to say my mind. Paul Ofo, you are pissing me off. You are on my radar this morning, and my sniper will shoot at you. Noel Turin, and this is one friend I've come to enjoy from the beginning of this journey. Is always there. Noel says, I'm happy to see Taylor. I'm also happy to see him. I don't know if he will play well, but my joy is for Chukwueze to have competition. He is way too comfortable, clearly. I think, once again, you said something that is very brilliant, like you always say. Almost everything you say is brilliant. So I like that. Additional Mama say, Gwendolyn, don't suffer for your hand. Oh, Gwendolyn chose to suffer. Not be me cause harm. She chose. How can somebody so beautiful, so elegant, so amazing, so fresh, so like today bread, choose to go and be supporting Tottenham Hotspur? For your young age, she's a young girl. She might leave. God might not decide to give her the life palm of Methuselah. She will still not tweet on her phone, we are champions. No, you can't see. Repent. It was the great surge. Yes, that man, Sonny Okosu, that says, it's that one song, I've forgotten the song now. The song is coming and going. That decided to say, great change since I repent. Yes, great change. Make a great change so that repent so that you can have great change in your life. Don't be suffering like the woman with the issue of blood, Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn, repent. Yes, Adijala Mama say, I tire, I will make Una come join me for this membership. Iyobosa Festus. That's another name I love. I used to have a teammate called Iyobosa. Iyobosa, then it's Orobosa. Okay, Orobosa Ogilogi, that guy can run. We used to call him Rabbit. He can run. Jesus Christ. Oh, Tijani Babangida the land. That guy can run. So we go put out like we go there back. You they play the ball, they go front to him there your back. He go still catch the ball. Oh God, the Orobosa Ogilogi. Yeah, Orobosa, you dey run that Yesha. Yobosa Festus said too much confidence. We collapse them again. No. Adishala Foma say, you don't talk, I'm right. To Sabi girl, she say, I have been trying to become a member. You never try where put some lubricant, you break the hymen and become a member. What's that? And Noel Turin, he said, I hope Nigeria makes it to the next one. Nigeria make them. Some people, destiny is tied to the next World Cup. Oh, hey, like Nigeria should make it. Oh, you can't ever make it. You can see, you cannot tell us you can never make it this time. You will ever make it. Oh. Hey, Nigeria, please. Every morning say, I dey pity this Abigail Sha. How she dey take follow sports? And then there's Abigail come say, Brasufoma, it is Gwendolyn. But for your mother that name just like you almost want to spell Gwendozi. Well, let's come back to the voices of the people. They're talking. And this one man is you see, the thing about life, when you meet people, let the impact make them progress. Let it change them. One person told this boy one time that it's not good enough. He should go and learn mechanic. Cannot be one person. God and I told this young man some time ago that I should go and learn mechanic. I cannot talk sports. What I told I say I defied personal. I wasn't personal fan. This guy made me go to the fight. This guy. Yes. Toby Adekwaju, please tell me how to go for you.
The team spirit is great. I love the momentum among the players. I love the team spirit. I love the atmosphere. I mean, the bond is really amazing. And then I love the fact that the last World Cup that we failed to qualify is really ringing in the minds of these players. They have been talking about the disappointment of not qualifying for the World Cup in Qatar. And I mean, they want to start on a very big note against Lesotho today and ensure that Nigeria qualified for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. So I know how they received the message from the fans, expressing that disappointment, not qualifying for the last AFCON. And also, the coach Pesero mentioned the fact that Nigeria is too big to be missing out from tournament like the Nations Cup, like the World Cup. So he understands the memo. He understands the memo that, we need to start very well today. And I think the boys are really working hard to ensure that we start on a very good note against Lesotho. So people will say there's no millions in football, but I still feel team like Lesotho should not really give us too much headache. But it is football. I mean, anyone can really pull up upset. So, but I still feel Super Eagles have got the quality. To run through this game and get their desired result. And from what I've seen in training, I think preparable. Lineup will really go. The back to yesterday, say a lot of good words for him, a lot of motivational words for Zor, Kudusu Kenneth and the coach. And I hope Zor can replicate. The confidence these people have in him with good performance today. I think I know we start from the right back. Emmanuel Brett has been one of the most competitive position in this camp, but I feel like I know my start ahead of Bright. The partnership between Basi and Semi Ajayi will continue. Bruno, the first day he missed the trained separately, but the coach mentioned the fact that he had the knock in his last league game before he comes to the Super Eagles Cup, but he's better according to him. So if Bruno is fit, Bruno will start ahead of Collins in the midfield, Frank Oyeka and Alex Iwobi, probably going to be a 4-4-2 formation. I'm still saying that Yana Choma start from the right wing like he did, in the last game in Uyo, and then Luke Morlock on the left wing, and then the twin striker that he has been playing will be Boniface and Tawawoni. So I'm looking forward to the game and hope the Super Eagles will give us something to cheer at the end of today's game.
Celebrity TV Radio. We are not just about radio, TV, or YouTube numbers. We are all about connecting with people and creating a community of great minds and values.
Yeah, sometimes you save the best for the last. I knew that was the one that would let the cat out of the bag, give you the probable or possible lineup, and I had to save it for this time. But I still have. So let me tell you a little story about my favorite Nigerian content creator. So I don't have too many people that I like really go on their status or their content page, and I'm learning. I'm looking at how they slice and dice and how they mix things together. Creators are very, very essential. If you're a content creator, you must watch other people. There is no big manity in it. You know, fit and finish. And one of those that I really go out to look at for is Fatil Adebayo. So this is she's like my kid sister, right? But that's where it ends. Every other thing, I think she's smarter than me when it comes to it's a generation. Content creating started from her generation. So she's got a better hands-on in terms of how to create content, how to tell story. I'm pretty much a good storyteller, but in terms of how she does content, I'll say it. I hardly say anybody's better than me, but she's way out of my league, up there. She's the best. Like if you really need somebody, and she's delicate. You know that song that Charlie sang, wonder how this one was made. I think God is, I wonder if God is a woman. So there's a feminine touch to how she puts things together. There's the woman touch to it, and she does it with class, elegance, style, panache, beauty. Oh God. And you know, I reached out. Hey, sis, what's up? How you doing? How's Uyo? He said they want to kill me with food, and I was like, I told you, go to Uyo, you enjoy it. Uyo is practically the neatest city in Nigeria. It's like Port Harcourt of the 80s and 90s. So Port Harcourt used to be Garden City, not now that it's not Courts and Tog and SAS in East West Road City. Like it's a den of thieves and Chris. Mad people now, politicians that are stupid, okay? But back in the day, it used to be Garden City, where you learned very eloquent English, people behave well, women are women, men are men, class people are classy, people are elegant. Now, but like city of bootleggers, crazy people, mad people, moonshiners, okay? And Ashawo, let's call it what it is, okay? But Akwa Ibom is different. It's classy, serene, beautiful, lovely. And so who better to end this show with than the classy, elegant, amazing, best content creator in Nigeria as far as I am concerned. And she just got me swooped. So let's go to Latifa Adebayo, popularly known as Fatil, Phatil, across all social media. You can follow her, you understand what I'm saying, okay? And let me share from a cup of tea. What's your experience like in New York?
Dare to lead.
Hello, Elevator. This is Latifat Ohiusuman here in New York covering the Super Eagles game against Lesotho. We were able to see the team train yesterday, and the team is buzzing and in high spirits. The guys, they look relaxed. They look, comfortable and confident as well as the coach. I think the coach is the most confident in the team, and it has transitioned into the team as well. So they were hard at work at the training yesterday. The buzz around the training alone was really, really great because there were so many fans who turned out to watch the team train, and also the media was given a few minutes to also um, see, watch, and capture the moment at the training. So I believe the team is set and ready to actually get all 3 points today against Lesotho. They know what is at stake. We weren't in Qatar, so I am sure they don't want that to happen. This is just the first step into qualifying for the World Cup in 2026, and I believe a 3 point will set the emotion in good spirit. So 3 points or nothing with a lot of goals is, I feel, what the Uyo indigenes around here, as well as media, and of course people watching from home, will be looking forward to. So I'm also confident as well. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Elevator TV Radio. We are not just about radio, TV, or YouTube numbers. We are all about connecting with people and creating a community of great minds and values.
Well, the show is different today, and you guys can test to that. Let me see what here what Precious says. A good morning, boss. I wish the Super Eagles all the best. So I'm going to add a few more minutes, so we'll terminate at 10:30 Nigerian time. So you can call in, you can share your thought, whatever it is. Those of you who are latecomers, you can call in on 07025000069. Or you can send a message on Instagram or YouTube And let's see your take. You've heard from Toby Adepoju, China Achiru, Ona Kososochuku, and Baba Femi Raji, the media officer of the team, as well as the elegant Fatil. What do you think? Now, what's your expectation? Forget all the excitement. So the Super Eagles, the team, Toby Adepoju practically just gave you the probable lineup, the people that most likely will start, and how the team will pattern out. They might be different. Okay, there might be some changes. He's not the coach, but he just gave his own thought from what he saw. So that tomorrow, when later when the game starts and you don't see that, you say, "Oh, Toby Adepoju don't know ball," because that's how people think sometimes. So let's clear the air and sort that out. He's just giving you what he thought, and some of that persons also, mention the players that they think will start. And I have my own thought in my head too, but today it's not my job to do that. What do you now expect? What's your expectation? Is Lesotho will play? Come on, we played them 4 times. We scored them 10. They've scored us 2. But the way it is, football. Football is not played on paper or history. Some days just happen. South Africa came to Uyo and turned Vincent Yama to chicken and beat us. So sometimes these things just happen. It's been 1,000 goals scored at the Emirates now. But remember that first game? Everybody was, it's not the new era at the Emirates. Aston Villa came and poured water in the fire. Like, hey, calm down. Hey, roll it. Nobody's going to come here and fall down and die for you people. You have to earn every point. So that's how football is. Okay? I saw Dynamo Kiev go to the Nou Camp and beat Barcelona 1-0. There's one team, I can't even remember their name. I think was it last season, came to Real Madrid home ground and beat them 1-0 in the first match of the Champions League. I can't remember their name now. It's one team like that. This season, Union Berlin almost got a draw that looked like a win until Jude Bellingham happened. So you know how you started with the expectation of 10 goals, and then you start praying, God, just give us what Pharaoh, let my people go, please. Like Moses went to Egypt. And God sent me to tell him, so he will listen to God. God will twist his mind. Pharaoh, you think him. Pharaoh, we no God. Pharaoh, in short, the mere fact that you even mentioned, say God, now I get this Israelite, where they be slave. He go even peace Pharaoh. When is God? This is 400 years every year. My friend, get out of here if I deal with you. So sometimes that's how football is. Like, we will beat them. Somebody will beat Lesotho. And Lesotho, like, you know what? When you don't play, so when you go to some matches, let me give you a footballer's experience. Some opponent, they don't be hyped up, people don't talk about it, but those people that are good, you can't go play them. First 10 minutes, Sheriff Tiraspol, and beat Madrid. Madrid shocked. Like, everybody like, ooh. These people would up. Everybody bet Madrid to win over 5 point something goals. Sheriff say, there's a new sheriff in town. We are the HSC, the head nigga in charge. They will beat you. Yeah, nobody can do anything. Hey, football go clear your dad. Football go clear your dad. Oh, Jesus. Football. No. Some teams, you don't write them up now. Like this one, we beat 4-0 now. 4-0. You will beg God, just give us 1-0. 1-0. They just won. And I remember when Angola come play draw with us for year. After they beat us 1-0 away. Nigeria will go beat the way they come, we will beat them, forget head to head, we'll score 5. Not the Angola, Palancas Negros. We have to the back of the remote. This plank, we'll go beat the big Paco. Tony, team will beat you 1-0. They be coming down. These people will come here and they will use 2x4 poline us. When they beat us, finish. Ibrahim Galadima, I don't know when he make mistakes. Say World Cup is not our bet, right? Hello, who there for there? Good morning. Yeah, good morning to you. Ibrahim, the way you used to talk back in the day, you know what shop big Eba, make your voice big. You see, get this baby voice. Ibrahim for Gorodu. You know, say people going to say you be like 12 years old now. Meanwhile, you don't born 4 children. All right, Brian, talk to me.
Yeah, for me,
Who will you start? When I just Lakey, Laura Lakey Ojo. I agree with you 100%. I want you not gonna start Boniface. Ho, ho. You know what start Amaka boyfriend? Okay, nee. All right, then. He better get to tell it. Thank you very much, Brian. So you go start. Hey, Amaka boyfriend must start to that one. That boy, they give me joy. They give me joy. Make God not let her enjoy. God, I beg. I know that Bayern are my partners, but I want Leverkusen to win the title this season. Topiski Baba, he said it's a must. Is it a must we use Uzor? He has cost us a lot. Why should we use him out of pity? I don't know whether an out of pity, but it's baffling. Like I can't even first agree say Uzor is the best of the rest right now. And because I started following Nigerian football at the time where we had great goalkeepers, Kala, Fregene, Peter Rufai, Agboni Barre, that people used to yap. Agboni Barre now going to be like God for this generation. Ike Shirumu, Jesus, Ike Shirumu had to score against Sha. And then you now have Vincent Inyama, the young blood who came in and changed everything. And then to think that for the past 6 years, the Super Eagles are stuck. Even Kale Keme, we had Kale Keme before leukemia that resemble his name, took him out. And then we're not stuck with this guy. 200 million Nigerians will not think they'll get somebody. All those people with the cash for road, with although last mile, they will put last mile they cash full motor. Last mile will stand in front of full motor, cash you down. We not people want last mile for goal, make the same ball. That's if you cash motor, 775 horsepower. No if you cash ball, how ferocious can the ball be? Hey, Willie Opara, Willie the cat. Big David Ngoniga with the palm. David Ngoniga palm be like this, be like gorilla, be like King Kong. Jesus! All of a sudden, now Zoho be the only goalkeeper we will get. Hey, blood of God! Levels not bad though. Levels. Super Eagles goalkeeper be like Nigeria presidency. Like when you see the levels of people where they become our president, DSS, my life, I'm not arrest me. See, right now, so I need DSS in my life. I'm gonna make me famous. My life, I'm not arrest me. And let me come here. Hey, please, I no dream of failure, please. Okay, so Ashiri Brian said, always a pleasure listening to you. There's something to always learn. And finally, I wish the Super Eagles the best of luck. Adija Lavama say, our reporting is so calm and clear. She gives you a feel like you are there with her in the camp. Now, person wife will be calming down. She's married to my brother. Okay, calm down. You hear what precious. He say, I have a dream that a competent goalkeeper will be spotted soon and drafted into the team. Amen. Afozo is a professional. He should do better with his confidence. I don't understand why people say he not get confidence because of footy fans. It's okay. Like, are you normal right now? You're normal. Oh God. Ashira Ibrahim says Fatil is crazily brilliant. She's always giving us great content, especially when it comes to Nigerians. But she's the best. Like in Nigeria, we should acknowledge it. It's just like in Nigeria, we need to acknowledge our own. She's just the best. Okay, our level is up there. Adil Lavuma says Elevator TV making us know more about the Super Eagles from different lenses. That's what we should do. And they said it was a 2-2 draw that was like a defeat. But for me, that draw was 2-2 draw for Kaluchi. Forget those Kaluchi go. Did that match? Oh God of heaven! What's with that short South African guy who take us play and he has scored 2 goals against us? Just like the 1-1 with Ghana, that was like a whitewash. Eagles no fit fall hand this time. Oh, men are not trying. Timothy Daniel say Sheriff Thomas. Okay, yeah. Henry Morris say I know we'll win, but not with a high score line. It's like 1-0 2. What's that? Will you stop? Lesotho 1-0. What's that? 2-1. What? Stop it. Additional I say we know they breathe right now for Nigeria. Let the poor breathe. Super Eagles should not fall our hand. Timothy Daniel say I think we would win. Yeah, we don't want to be overconfident, but I think we would win. But I don't know if we would not concede. Hey, Uzo, what have I brought? Why have the household brought plague to us? Why are you behaving like Achan? And the soul that sinneth it shall die. It's in the Bible. Me talk about the Bible day. Oh, hopefully make Uzo turn up and not show him Oyibo ways. Oh God, Timothy Demo. I don't know that Jabota like you can have this kind of bad math. He said my starting 11 is Uzo, Aina Basi, Omero, Oyemechi, Wobi, Oyenika, Murphy, Moses, Simon, Boniface, Awoni. Okay. Additional Mama say Ike Shoromo was one goalkeeper that does not need to dive to save shots. He was so good at positioning the guy. He go save plenty shots, yet it's Jesse go still clean. The guy is incredible. Ike Shoromo. No. I know. I played against him, so I know. I dare Ike Shoromo. Ike Shoromo not get say you dey form. Your form not concern now. Your form mean that you don't mean anything. I can just say the boy like this. I can just catch a yellow like you don't get all those like Lemisa. When I played against Lemisa, Jesus, it's intimidating. You see the boy don't do some drama, some shaka like Mafui for Chinese film. Not be you can just say the boy like you know when you make phone call. And so how much is the money for the property? 75 million. Okay. And then somebody for site because we talk something, say the food you buy now. The food is 25,000. Okay, no problem. No problem. That's why Keshe Romo keep. Like you go play one, like they give you pass, back, and play, back. Give you through ball, you don't run into the ball. You meet the ball at the point of your need. Keshe Romo like, is that how you got? And this one, you can just save the ball. You can just go down and save the ball. You don't hold on. You can just roll and give Patrick Ovi or Patrick Pascal or Mancha or Kunde, Ajibade Babalade, or Doto Alatishe. You just a wonder like, maybe these shots, why not save now? Why don't play now? Now this guy don't hold like this, like far away your leg. People know. And Gossi Cage, I never played against him. Well, it was a fantastic game. I watched him, but I never played against him. Ike Shoromo, no, it's a different kind of goalkeeper. Imama and na devil. He was good. I was my goalkeeper. Was on my side. Imama and devil. Imama will give coach high blood pressure. True to God. Imama will kill you. Yeah, Imama a different one. Anytime you say, bros, for that Uriapele mix secondary school you mentioned, I dread you. I don't say I don't do the game. I don't do the game for long. I don't do the game. Like I play against Uriapele, so I don't do this game. I started to play football from small, not be all those late bloomer. I started to play football from youth for all those under 5, under 10, under 13. I did the game. The Rapele before one oil company come from one club for Saple that time. One oil company we did that water side. After stadium, the other side. That water side. I don't forget the name of the company. They get one boy they call Safi Deja. That boy kick you. Your grandpapa for grave go shake. Like bone of my boy, you go feel am. Go. He sabi play ball, but like Saple wadu na behavior. Sometimes the game will just go rough. Like you go kick one of your teammates, you go play rough. If he kick you, Saple feed that I used to be very good. The grass is good. I don't play too much match. So if you carry FA Cup, go Saple. Saple Danger gets you. Say somebody gets you. That for Bakbalo was a good goalkeeper back in the day. Not far from everywhere now that year. But that time it was a good goalkeeper. Again, one referee where they use Okada, where they call us play CD195. Igbo people Okada, right? What they call at that time. No, say we they ignorant. But Igbo people they always get that Okada shot. That's a topic for another day. Let's focus on Super Eagles today. Let's not do nostalgic talk about football from grassroots, but grassroots football suits. Let's be very honest. Ashiru, no, Ashiru says, Ajela must know. Obaro Igere says, I feel Amas Obasoge is better than Uzo. Me too, but he came in late. It was a late invitation. I'm not sure he will start. So the thing again, let me tell you guys one other thing you need to understand. New goalkeepers and blooding in new goalkeeper in competitive games is not really good because he never really blend with the team. And the dichotomy between the home-based goalkeepers and the foreign-based goalkeeper is big. I was in Portugal. Leke, you could, if you know when you go church, I don't know if those of you go to big churches like Elevation, House on the Rock, Redeem, what's that one that's my favorite pastor in Nigeria? Sam, what's that pastor's name? Sam, they're both in church, what do you call them? Daystar. You know, if you go to those churches, one of the things you would first notice that make you know that Nigerian Christianity are rubbish. Look on the family, everybody's looking clean, then you not see the hassle. You know, say this is the asset. It's always like that. You just see the hassle, you know, this one not be member of the family. I'm the slave of the house. Now, some Nigerian goalkeepers, the domestic, the MPFL goalkeepers going to the national team, absolutely they be. First off, they need a feet flow with the senior boys, the boys from Europe. Even in the Super Eagles, let me tell you how it works. The Super Eagles, because I've been embedded in this team now over 10 years. So I've seen the team, Sam Adeyemi years, that's his name. Now, if you look carefully, the players that are born in the abroad, they don't even integrate with the ones that grew up in Nigeria. The ones that grew up in Nigeria are also caught along a divided line, an invisible wall separating them. The northern boys in their zone, the Igbo boys in their zone, the minority term majority, people like Victor Sime. Now, like they are the, you know, we have like in Super Eagles, we have petrifugal and centrifugal forces, but then there is the hub that rotates it. Okay, they rotate on the axis of people like Victor Sime and the rest of them. And I was telling Omar the other day, I said if Victor Sime leave Napoli and he goes to a club where his form is low, these Super Eagles players they go quickly dump Osimhen. They've not done it, but you could tell that this is not friendship. You know, I've played football with people who are my friends, and I've also played football. I've worked in a company for years with people who are not my friends. You could tell that, oh boy, you are one mistake away from trouble. These guys will mess you up, right? So that's how the Super Eagles is. So to now bring in up see, there are things about Super Eagles that you will never know. It's not in the news, it's not reported. But let me give you a very good example. I don't know how much Bernard Insurance pays him, but I'm not sure they pay him up to $1 million. He goes to the Super Eagles camp, and in one evening, he sees the Super Eagles players spending up to $5,000. $5,000 is 5 million naira or 5,000 euros, right? Like one player is spending that just for snacks, like let's just have fun. I don't care who you think say you be. You go in that moment, you will be lost. What's the first? Those of you who went abroad, your first experience. Not if you go abroad as a child like us, you will not understand. If you don't reach 40, 30 years before you enter play for the very first time, you don't know how you behave. Just think about it. That's what happens with the domestic players. And you know, in football, psychology is more than the physical. So when you look at them and the psychology does not mix, there's always like, okay, you know what, let's give this guy time to integrate. And that's why most players also from the domestic league are hardly given a chance, because before you divide them 2 times, they don't fly, they don't go Europe. So you start the process again, which is not really good. So what we should pray and hope is that our league, the level of our league, if our players don't they play, they may they never win the Champions League or the CAF Champions League or the CAF, they don't play regularly. Say Nigerian clubs are in the semi-finals or in the finals of the CAF competition or continental competitions. They are hitting the high notes and all that. Then you cannot say, okay, they're leveling up. But right now, the economic imbalance, if they make the skill, they go down. If not, think about it. Why would an Uzor will get poor games in 2 games against Saudi Arabia and Mozambique come out and say, if he is, he make Oyibo sign you? That just tells you the mentality already first. That's where the whole imbalance is. It's up to the domestic players to raise their game, but it's not easy. It's not everybody will be follow the way You know, that was shop wish. He had strong. You know, but even at that, you see had a place up. I'm just giving you how these things work. So for those of you saying, oh, domestic goalkeeper should go and keep. If he concedes 7 goals in 2 minutes, you're not going to understand. But if it just happened, that's the way it is. Fear, intimidation, being in the midst of these people. I've seen people who would insult me on Twitter, meet me in real life, and they're going to bow down their head, go want to touch their leg. You understand? That's how it is. I'm just a regular hustler on the streets. You do that. And you're dealing with one guy who earns 100,000 euro plus bonuses every week. A guy you read about on paper, and now you're not in the same camp with him, and you know that when you go back now, the guy will pay you for 3 months. And this guy, like rough money where you come out, if you put out for a pocket like this, as he roots out, so now the money where you dream to see, maybe for the past 5 years, you never see a physical. He roots out, you know, all the boys take on this, like, they dash them like $2,000, 1,000 euro, 500 euro. You think your life, you know, so that moment is where they lose it. It's not like they don't want keep they don't want play, but that's the moment where they lose it, and it happens. Well, let's hope that he gets it better, shall Ashiru Ibrahim say, boss, say make we use last mile official. Yes, now they catch me. Don't say how many last mile they catch me to. Ashiru Ibrahim say Uzo they give go assurance. So I'd say I don't understand this coach stubbornness on the goalkeeping. They have given him all suggestions, yet he's not listening. Say one of the greatest attributes of a coach is stubbornness. Let's understand that part. If you're not stubborn, you can't. This coaching profession, so stubbornness is the first requirement to be a coach. Name a coach you know in the world since forever till now that is successful, that is not stubborn. You can't be successful as a coach and not be stubborn. And sometimes it backfires, but sometimes it just works. Okay, it is what it is. But you've got to live and die by the decisions you make. Okay, Sid says in name is Percival. No, that's not what I was trying to remember. Sid Uzor would definitely give us a howler. Sid Seke Shiremo was very good and played on the highest level for Zurich, but the Senegalese goal at 2002 overwhelmed him. Okay, Elegote make una help him. Who want help? Additional Alpha says a lot needs to be done to improve the personality status for the local-based players. I very much understand what you are saying. Psychology plays a lot of role here. Spartan Elevator, you need stubbornness. So if not, people will take you dance up and dance. So as I pack my bags and I go, Percy Paul, the South African player here. Okay, I thought you were telling me pardon Paul. Now, before as I go, let me share this with you. You know, there is always this thinking that Nigerians are the giant of Africa, we're the biggest country, we're this, we're that, we fear nobody. See, we are some of the most timid people in the world. Let me explain that part to you in a context that you would understand. In 2010, South Africa was hosting the World Cup, and this is where 2010, I was just a couple of years in the industry. I came in 2004. So 2010, I was like 6 years or 5 years going to 6 years in the industry. I was still a naive little boy coming up. But Taiwo Okunade says, but Vincent Nyama excelled in the Super Eagles while he was still in the MPFA. You see, the thing is, sometimes when they want to test history, either una choose to lie even ourselves or una not understand what's on it. The Super Eagles of 2002 had broken down completely. So we were rebooting. In a reboot, just like Chelsea, all the players in Chelsea today, none of them will make that team with them drop a day. They're not going to make the reserve. So it's a rebuild, and they brought in a temporary coach who took a risk and put them there. Finidi George had left. Olise had left. No Peter Rufai again. Uche Okechukwu is gone. Uche Okafor is gone. Chinwano, all those big names are all gone. Babayara Tingbara was gone as well. And now you now have new set. All their now what's his name? Oh God. But yes, you know, you have new set of players coming in through the rank. When you bring in a goalkeeper at that point, a new player at that point, they all will integrate together and grow because everybody's trying to grow, everybody's trying to make a mark. Now, when you already have an established structure of a team, Kenneth Emera won the 2013 African Cup of Nations, in case you forget. And then you have some players that have been there for 6 years, for 5 years, or so years. And then they are now big. They are playing. Look at the 2002 squad. Terrible West was already winding down his career. Ifeanyi Udeze was in that squad as well. Terrible West was already winding down. A few players, they were just coming in and going. Some, if Itobori Suji came in and left. It was not a squad, a team that was full. And you have a home-based coach, a Nigerian coach who could take that risk. That's not the same case right now. So when you make that comparison, try and understand. Again, like I said, Victor Nyama was playing in an Enyimba team that was doing semi-finals and quarterfinals, and you know that they were heading up. They were earning money that even some players abroad were not earning at the time. And then the exchange rate, it was 56 Naira to $1. The exchange rate was good. If somebody owed $100 in front of you, it wasn't a big deal. Do you know that $100 right now is 100,000 plus? See the difference. That's some people's 3-month salary and some change. So you see the difference is very big. So you have use that as an example. It does not work at all. Here the pressure say, please, what is the captain doing to unite this team to come together? I totally understand your analogy. I worked in the bank for 6 years. It plays out there too. That's where the captain comes in. In case of this one, captain of anything. Tosi Adebambo say Enyama already won CAF Champions League that time. No, he's not won it before he made his first appearance on the national team. Enyama won the CAF Champions League in 2003. He made his appearance in 2002. So we should get those facts right. Now, let's come back to what I was saying. In 2010, South Africa was hosting the World Cup. Now, carefully listen to this analogy. And even in your place of work, it's a common thing where somebody will go to school abroad and they do not employ them from online interview, and they come in fresh out of the university. They never even do their youth service, but fresh out of university, but they school abroad, and they bring them straight up to come and be your boss. You know how that all of a sudden you start learning how to speak for them because you want to catch up with them, which is not supposed to be, but that's what you do. Now, let me bring this analogy to drive home my point. My show is over, but I'll just wrap it up so that you can also understand the struggles of the players of the NPFL integrating into the Super Eagles. Now, South Africa was hosting the World Cup in 2010. And they were doing this tour, this Kinaku tour. It's our turn. They were trying to make it an African World Cup, but we knew it was a South African World Cup. And a certain Thomas Ulambo, remember that short guy, that short presenter at Super Sports that left one time and came back? Okay, I don't watch Super Sports anymore, but he was a presenter. He's not an editor. It's not a CEO. It's not an owner. It was just a bloody presenter. That was all. Like, in other words, it was a Charles Anazolu. The guy was coming to Nigeria to do a radio tour. Every major editor in sports in Nigeria went to the airport to queue up and wait for him. Ask yourself this question. That's not the owner of Super Sports. That's not the owner of Super Sports. That's just a bloody presenter. Like I send Emmanuel Sebastian to you. And every editor, queue up. The ones who not go airport, go wait for Thomas Olambo, were dressed up very early, came to their studio to wait and shake his hand. He is from South Africa, a country that we fought and helped extricate from the hands of apartheid. But they were hosting the World Cup. Their currency, the South African rand, was now more powerful than the Nigerian naira. Nigerians went to shake hands, just handshake with a small presenter. And this is something that happened right in front of me. In short, it was so bad. They came to Brilla, we were at Adema Lakija at the time. And I made this comment unconsciously. The me in me, the worry boy in me. And I said, wait, chairman was around. Gino Joe would still tell you this story. I was like, wait, now because Thomas Olambo and all of them, they came with him, they crammed the whole place. I said, now because Thomas Olambo, when they come here, so just go do 5 minutes appearance. Now all of them are crammed like this. Enough just drive from airport, they go from one radio to the other. Why everybody be rough around, like saying Michael Jackson come? And then so they didn't take the comment well. They didn't take the comment well, but it is a fact. And that was the time people penciled me down like this boy is rude, he's arrogant, he's full of himself. Who the hell? Who does he think he is? But my name is Eseogene Daffy. One, I'm well traveled, I'm exposed, and I see this guy. as a regular, I don't have a problem with him, but our reaction to him was over the top. That's like the president. That's like in Mandela come. The kind of reception you give to a Mandela is what you're giving to a bloody presenter. So think about it. Economic factor. Why do you think that in families, when a last born go sign club or go get job, all of a sudden, all decisions wait for him to put the final seal? So it happens. Let's not just judge footballers and forget that even in our own homes, it happens. Where the last one becomes the breadwinner and all of a sudden, my auntie don't tell me Miguel before. I gave my auntie more money one time. He's I'm on Miguel. My auntie, my mom's younger sister, who is senior, like if she quick born, she'll born my age. I don't know if you understand. Like it's a taboo for senior to tell you Miguel. But you get where money go come, all those village taboo go come out. You never see where senior man they buy that for EPK. You get where people where they call e-money bros. Let's not even go there. All this money where people they buy that for, so you don't reach 1 month ending of these footballers. So I don't know what these footballers they end. The agree with these footballers they end. That's why when I see some people online they beef these players, I just laugh. The other day I see people they insult Mikel Obi say they do podcasts. Oh God. Don't leave the matter. Let's leave the matter. Obaro Igere say your program is educated. Thanks. Richard say you were far ahead of the media industry. You were seen different because they were still far behind you. I agree with you on that one. Saviki say that one is very common. Young chap that have a broad degree with no experience will be employed as a manager. Why do you think we do that? Do you think it would have happened abroad? No. So when you judge the Super Eagles player, the MPFL player, I'm not just defending them all, but I'm putting the facts on the table. You use your conscience, judge them. What sense does it make? You've worked in a company. One day I asked one question when I was still in Bella. I raised one conversation behind the scene, and it didn't go down well. I said, when I listened to this one, I said the boss would trust us to work. My show is sponsored 8.7 million every quarter. This one, Murphy, your show. But this boss no go fee allow us. If we come meet and say, I want to marry your daughter, he go kill us. I said, why? He trusts us to lay the foundation upon which the money where the children will live their life with is built on our back, on our brain, on our intelligence, on our effort. But he does not see us good enough to marry your daughter. You know why? In they say our parents are on a level. That's life. It's the same thing when these players go to camp. How many of them feel Wakato, the chairman of our company, say, I want marry? All the people that work for UBA, make one of them go to say they want marry Tony Lumelu daughter. If they're not, the next money they must sack them. It must be gross insubordination. There is a reason why. So these players, more than they blame them. When I don't go like this, is why they talk. Say, oh, you're professional. Everybody say, no, money changes everything. That's why 419 for my church, they sit down for front. You will be the most spiritual prayer band leader. They don't see you. There's a reason why. That's why when politicians come church or clean chef around, and they're not saying that they spoil the country. When I go spend 1 year, they pray against the damage with that politician do, but the day go come on a church, he goes down for front. Pastor go to shake hand. That day they go preach a different type of sermon. They feel never preach, they feel just sing songs of praise, and everybody will go home. There's a reason why. So while as much as I like Amas Obasoge to be given a chance, because I've seen him, I produce games I kept, I think he's good, his anticipation is great, his timing, his lead, his reflexes are great, but that factor make una no remove him from the conversation. I don't want to spend too much time explaining this. On doctor's advice, I'm not supposed to stay this long on the show, but I just need to explain it because every time I hear people say it and it make it look like, oh, the league is not good. No, not because the league not good, bros. At December with this, or November with this, or December go reach now. Boys from abroad will come. You will see all the guests who they love you before now they run follow them. And they give you an excuse, I'm not available again. I want to go to my artist place. There's a reason why. Your currency no match up with that currency. The language of that currency, you do have your own. Not true. I'm just saying it the way it is. People might not like it, but it's the truth, it's the reality that we face. Where do I stop? On Instagram, I read the last one. Tony_9163 say, you have been like this from time. That is why you are where you are today and you will still go higher. Thank you very much. Rackings for clothing to say, well done, bros. I give your show time because you make more sense watching from Nottingham, UK. Thank you very much, bro. And Taiwo Gunade says, what can make Nigeria companies and billionaires to get attracted to NPL firm? This should be, can we have this conversation tomorrow because it's long and I'm almost 2 hours? But let me tell you this, the average Nigerian does not understand the meaning of long-term investment. Football does not have short-term returns. Football is long-term investment. Now, in a country, in a community, in a society where people do not plan long-term, nobody invests in football because football does not provide. Nigerians are MMM people, 2 minutes noodles people. That's including me. We all generally, that's how we were raised. That's how our psyche, our engineering, our social engineering, mental engineering, our financial programming is. If you call a friend of yours now, maybe you're working in the same company and the two of you are earning 500K, you call a friend of ours and say, guy, let's pretend like we're earning only 250K. Let's keep every month. Let's be saving 250K every month for the next 10 years. Two of us, let's set a cooperative together. Let's be saving this money. The person that is saying no, and it doesn't make sense. But between me and you, 10 years will come and go. And the two of them feed not get savings of 5 million anywhere after 10 years. Because in the average Nigerian, they see this, but I think we'll discuss it extensively. I'll give you the pros and the cons and all of that for tomorrow. And also the part where the clubs, the league needs to play. There is still those few that fall through the cracks who are willing to do that, but you need to give them something. It's not charity. Investment is not charity. All of them are with there. So again, if I call you and I say, come and put 10 million naira in this my business, some of them are not agree. All of them are not agree. You know why? Not because I'm not getting money, but because my numbers does not support anything I want to say. But guess what? I was telling my wife, I say, the day I hit like 1 million subscribers on this channel, people who don't need their money, they beg me, say, they give me money. What I even need money for. But when I need them now, they're not there. It's always like that. So all of those, let's discuss it tomorrow. And we wish the Super Eagles the very, very best of luck today. Sometimes you can play well and not win, so they need that luck. Once again, thank you very much for being on the show. Do want to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We would discuss the match and the question that Taiwo Gunadi asked. I pray you're here tomorrow morning to ask. And Ibrahim Ashiru says, bros, we're not going to continue this show till evening. No, we can't. Taiwo, even myself, I'll collapse. So yeah, you don't want that. Taiwo Gunadi said, please discuss this topic tomorrow. I'm really interested. Okay, we'll talk about it tomorrow. Thank you very much. God bless you and have a wonderful day. I've had fun. I don't know about you. If you have not had fun, I'm not sure it's as a result of me, but I apologize because you spend your time on my show. Do want to subscribe. Ask other people to join us. Tomorrow will be interesting, but let the Super Eagles win for us so that we don't convert tomorrow to a show of lamentation. I don't expect that to be, but it will happen. God bless you. For those of you who listen on Instagram, those of you who listen on YouTube, those Ibrahim who called, God bless you. And thanks to Baba Femi Raji, Tobi Adekwaju, Latifa Adebayo, China Achiru, my bros, and Onakosi Sochuku. God bless you all for contributing to the show. And Kenneth Omeru and the rest of the Super Eagles that were listening to us. I don't know if you listened to the end. I didn't see your chat coming again, so maybe you guys have stopped. But thank you very much for listening. God bless you all. My name again is Idafi Matcha. Second, you love to come in the Legoton Sports. He's been the Sports Buffet on Legoton TV and radio. Wise warrior say Idafi, all I do your hair. You are quite vast and knowledgeable. Well done. The church pastor and politician analogy is really spot on. God bless you and have for yourself a lovely day. Yamida my friend. Bye for now.
Into Elevated TV, guys.
Sorry.